All right, all right, all right. Y'all been hitting me. Y'all, let me take off my damn headphones. I'm tripping. Y'all been hitting me up. Y'all been aggravating me. Y'all want to smoke with me. Y'all told me, DJ, where you at? You ain't go live. DJ, where you at? You ain't go live. I was trying to chill and give you guys a break. It don't seem like that break business was working. It does not seem like that break business was working. Good afternoon, good evening, and good everything else, my good old people. And happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Because y'all told me, DJ, I thought I was giving y'all a break. Like I said, well, my camera looks a little crooked. I'm seeing here. Anywho, yeah, y'all was telling me, I was telling y'all, oh my goodness, yes, 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 the guys is going crazy, the girls is going crazy, everybody's going crazy, it's crazy out here. So I'm like, okay, I was hitting y'all with the heat every minute, every second. And then I said, let me give y'all a little break. I'm turning, I'm gonna tell you which way to go. Oh, see, it's a little slower, so I can't see when you turn it. But yeah, it just looks a little crooked. Okay, okay. Okay. I look a little straight up now. Oh, all right. Yes, I look better. I look better. Wagwan, good people. Wagwan, because y'all was here cursing me out, wondering why I wasn't going live. I thought y'all needed a break. So I was trying to give y'all a little break, but girl, these hot topics will not let me rest. So I said, time to tune in, time to tune in, time to tune up in. Now, oh God, I recorded 4 videos today, laundry, food shopping. So I'm a little tired, so I'm not going to be up here all night. But I do got some hot topics that we need to discuss. So I had to come up here and get in people business, right? I'm drinking my water. I'm still on my 60-day cleanse. I am on day 32. And it's been going well. It's been going well. So remember, my cleanse consists of no alcohol, no red meat, and no caffeine. And I've been doing really, really well. I'm very, very proud of myself on day 32 making it happen. So if you just got here, please drop your name in the chat. Let me know you in the building, because a lot of people told me, don't forget to remind me. Don't forget to remind me. Okay, there's my reminders, right? Just hit the thumbs up when you get here, good people, because we got some stuff that we need to discuss, some issues on the docket, and I'm ready to get to my talking and running my damn mouth. All right, so I think I want to start with some good news. Let's start it off in the right way, because good news always matters. So let me see what I'm going to talk about first. First, I'm going to talk about Rihanna. Let's talk about Rihanna. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not in the Navy. I'm not in the Navy, ladies and gentlemen. So I personally am not I don't want to say I'm not a Rihanna fan. I like Rihanna. I like her music. That's my girl. I bangs with her. I've been to a concert. She has really good music. But once again, I'm not in the Navy. I'm in the Beehive. But I do know I have some Navy members. So let me let y'all know what they said was going on, right? First of all, she put up a little quote. I was like, okay, Rihanna, you better talk your mess. It says here, 3 more hits from Rihanna have also been certified diamond. Umbrella, Work, and Needed Me have all shifted 10 million equivalent units according to the RIAA. Like Stay, neither Umbrella nor Work are credited to the main star and her collaborators as they were on the charts. So my girl, as it stands, I want to say, it says Rihanna, the unstoppable force of pop and hip hop, has once again proven her dominance in the music industry. The Recording Industry Association of America recently bestowed upon her 4 more diamond plaques, solidifying her position with a staggering total of 7 diamond certifications. Rihanna, bitch, Rihanna. Right. Okay. I'm quiet. Like she said there's no more debating. There's no more debating. And Rihanna's like, hey, Melissa, girl. Melissa Pookie is in the building. Rihanna is absolutely right. Rihanna's absolutely right. I don't want no smoke with Rihanna to have 7 certified diamond plaques. 70 million? Yeah. So like Rihanna said, we're not popping no shit about Riri. We're not popping no shit about Riri. Riri has earned her spot. She had already earned her spot when she became the billionaire. But once again, I'm not in the Navy. So it's just like, okay, Riri, girl, we see you, girl. But now, Riri, we see each other. We see each other, Riri. I'm here for you. I'm here for you, Riri. I like that. So congratulations. Congratulations to this beautiful young entrepreneur, this talented artist. She definitely is someone that you can look up to and aspire to be, because she got it on lock. Hey, Sheena girl, she got it on lock. Hey, Olinda girl, she got it on lock. So listen, we not letting nobody do no trash talking about Riri, because I'm not going front. I want to tell y'all something. When I seen her popping her little shit about, oh, ain't no debate, I said, wait a minute. What did Stephen A. Smith say? She ain't no Beyonce. But then I felt bad. I said, DJ, you ain't right. You ain't right. Get a girl flowers. Leave that on the law. Don't put them black women against each other. Leave that on the law. Hey, Stephanie girl. If Riri got it, Riri got it. So I'm going to give it to Riri. I'm going to give Riri her flowers. She deserved them. And I'm very, very, very proud of her, because I'm not going to lie. When Rihanna first came out, Mr. DJ Somebody Replay, I was like, okay, girl, I guess. I mean, I ain't had a good think about. But I think Riri has definitely surpassed all of everybody's expectations with how far she's come. So congratulations, Rihanna. Let me say it again. Let me give her props. Let me tell y'all one more time. Rihanna, the unstoppable force of pop and R&B, has once again proven her dominance in the music industry. The Recording Industry Association of America, aka the RIAA, recently bestowed upon her 4 more diamond plaques, solidifying her position with a staggering total of 7 diamond certifications. Riri, I'm quiet, girl. You won. I ain't got shit to say. You the queen. You the queen. You ain't Queen B, but you the queen. So I got to give my girl her props. I can't pop no junk about Riri. She did that. All right. So I wanted to open it up with good news. And all the ladies that's here, y'all go on and put them 100s in the chat for our girl Riri. She did that. She did that. So Melissa's here, Sheena's here, Olinda's here, Stephanie here. Okay. Drinking my water. All right, so I have some not so good news that I do have to share with you guys, because listen, we got to do all the talking. Unfortunately, it breaks my heart to say this, Michelle Obama lost her mom. Michelle Obama's mom passed away, right? So it says here, Marion Robinson, the mother of former First Lady Michelle Obama, has died. According to a statement from Obama and the Robinson families, she was 86 years old. As a sister, aunt, cousin, neighbor, and friend to so many, she was beloved beyond words by countless others whose lives were improved by her presence. The statement from Barack and Michelle Obama, Craig and Kelly Robinson, and their children said in part, she passed peacefully this morning, and right now, none of us are quite sure how exactly we'll move on without her, the statement said. Michelle Obama posted on social media, my mom, Marion Robinson, was my rock, always there for whatever I needed. She was the same steady backstop for our entire family, and we are heartbroken to share that she has passed away today. There was and will be only one Marion Robinson, and our sadness, we are lifted up by the extraordinary gift of her life, and we will spend the rest of ours trying to live up to her example, Barack Obama wrote on X. Oh, Barack stole my word. I say that about Miss Penny. Right, Barack. President Joe Biden, who served as Obama's vice president, and First Lady Jill Biden said in a statement Saturday that their family sends its deepest love to the Obamas. We knew Mrs. Marion Robinson as a devoted mother and grandmother with a fierce and unconditional love for her family. With the blessing of friendship, we felt that love ourselves with every quiet smile or warm embrace that she shared with us, the Biden said. Robinson lived with the Obamas during their time at the White House and was often spotted at events with the first family, including handing out goodie bags to trick-or-treaters on Halloween. We needed her. The girls needed her. The family statement said of her move to Washington, and she ended up being our rock through it all. A native of Chicago, where she returned after Obama's left the White House, Robinson was married to Frazier Robinson and appeared to have 2 children, Michelle and Craig. Frazier Robinson died in 1991 after a long struggle with multiple sclerosis. Oh, I'm going to drop this article in the chat. My God. To lose a mom, my God. So we want to send our condolences to the Obamas. We definitely want to send it to our former First Lady, because, Lord, to live a life without your mom as a woman has to feel almost impossible, if even bearable. So we want to just send our condolences to the Obama family. We got that out the way because I didn't want to be, bringing the chat down after I start popping my motherfucking shit. All right. Y'all want to talk about Donald? Y'all want to talk about Donald and his not guilty verdict? His guilty verdict. Do y'all want to talk about Donald and his guilty verdict? I'm going to be the first one to say, I'm letting y'all know right now, I personally don't believe Donald give a damn about being found guilty. But let's talk about what they said about Donald, right? A New York jury on Thursday found Donald Trump guilty on all 34 felony counts of falsifying business records, the first time a former U.S. president has been convicted of a crime. The jury reached its verdict in the historic case after 9.5 hours of deliberations, which began Wednesday. He'll be sentenced on July 11, 4 days before the Republican National Convention. He faces penalties from a fine to 4 years in prison on each count, although it's expected he will be sentenced for the offenses concurrently, not consecutively. This was a disgrace. This was a rigged trial by a conflicted judge who was corrupt. Trump fumed to reporters afterwards. The verdict was read in the Manhattan courtroom where Trump has been on trial since April 15. He pleaded not guilty to 34 counts of falsifying business records related to a hush money payment his former lawyer Michael Cohen made to an adult film star Stormy Daniels in the final weeks of the 2016 presidential election. Trump looked down with his eyes narrowed as the Fury foreperson read the word guilty to each count. Woo, child. Did they televise it? I would have loved to see that. The judge thanked the jurors for their service in the week-long trial. You gave this matter the attention it deserved, and I want to thank you for that, Judge Juan Merchant told them. Trump appeared to be scowling at the jurors as they walked by him on their way out the courtroom. Trump's attorney, Todd Blanche, made a motion for acquittal after the jury left the room, which the judge denied. Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg would not comment on what type of sentence he might seek, saying his office would do its talking in court papers. While this defendant may be unlike any other in American history, we arrived at this trial and ultimately today at this verdict in the same manner as every other case that comes to the courtroom doors, by following the facts and the law in doing so. Without fear or favor, Bragg said, asked for his reaction to the verdict. Bragg, who was inundated with threats from Trump supporters during the probe, said, I did my job, we did our job. I'm going to tell y'all right goddamn now, Trump don't give a flying fig Newton about being found guilty, okay? Not one, okay? This man is absolutely insane, and he is going to find his way to wiggle all around these things, and it's sad. It's sad to sit up there so smug like this. This white man is crazy. He is absolutely nuts, but you know what? You know what they say, no guts, no glory. What's the saying? My homeboy said it to me before he passed. He said, no risk, no reward. So I guess Trump said, listen, I'm going to put it on the floor, and whatever happens after here, it's up and it's stuck. Let me go to the chat and see what they said about their Uncle Trump. Stephanie said, he don't hardly care. They are not locking him up. I concur, Steph. Hey, Tifa girl. Tifa said he ain't going to jail. Pookie said, they said he's set to make more money after the guilty verdict only in white America. Okay? And Tifa said he don't LOL, not even a little. He don't give a damn. He do not give a flying fuck. He looking at them people, and he probably took a mental fucking picture of every last jury, the person on the jury, because he said, I'm going to get y'all motherfuckers. Y'all know my paper long, I'm going to get y'all asses. So I know Trump don't give a damn. It just kills me how smug he can be, and actually cracks me up, because I'm like, the nerve, the audacity. Let that would happen to black men. Let that would happen to black men. They're not having that. So it cracks me up. But you know what? You know this is white America. So what can we do, right? I want to talk to you guys. Speaking of white men, right? Did you guys see Eminem? Let me take a sip of my water. So I had seen, right? Let me just be honest, right? Me personally, ladies and gentlemen, if you are new here, please hit the thumbs up on the video. Please hit the thumbs up on the video. Also, drop your name in the chat so I can shout you out. Anywho, Eminem has been on hiatus. The last couple of things I heard about Eminem, he was fighting with Robin and Giselle from Real Housewives of Potomac, because they have the shady, whatever that podcast is called, and he don't want nobody using the word shady, saying the word shady, or even looking shady. So he was fighting them and trying to sue them, and they were going back and forth in litigations, right? That's one thing I heard about him. Okay, I mean, I didn't have Eminem to think about when he was out back then, and I don't have Eminem to think about now. So apparently Eminem resurfaced because his daughter got married. So Haley, who he talked so much about his rhymes and how his baby mother was a addict and a kook and so on and so forth, and how he wants to have how he's going to fighting to have a relationship with his daughter, raise her right and all of that. She got married, I want to say not even a couple of weeks ago. So I was like, oh my God, look, she's a grown lady. He's at the wedding, boom, boom, boom. That was all nice or beautiful. So then Eminem comes out with a new song. Now, whatever possessed Eminem to come out with a new song, I don't know. Because Eminem has literally been out the game. I know it has to be more than 10 years. And if he was making music, I don't know, maybe he's making this fucking basement because I haven't heard of anything. Anywho, he comes out with a new song called Houdini, right? And let me tell y'all what Eminem said in Houdini. Eminem slammed for referencing Meg Thee Stallion shooting in song Houdini. Eminem is facing backlash over a lyric in his new song Houdini, in which he references the infamous July 2020 Pow Pow involving Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. The rap superstar spits in his latest track, which dropped Friday. If I was to ask Megan Thee Stallion if she would collab with me, would I really have a shot at a feat? I don't know, but I'm glad to be. Eminem. Now, I'm pretty motherfucking sure it's a fucking KKK rally that you could be over there taking fucking notes for, being a treasurer for. Why the fuck are you coming over here bothering this girl? Why? With all of the backlash that this girl has gotten, and really and truly, I am literally, figuratively, my bad, y'all, exhausted and drained with the Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez situation. I don't even want to hear it anymore. So to have this fucking Ku Klux Klan motherfucker come and resurface it, on top of resurfacing it, to make such a brash and ugly mention of it, who the fuck? But I saw somebody say, you know what? A lot of Black entertainers held Eminem up in high regard, especially folks like 50 who he put on. So this is why he feels the comfort to come over here. Eminem, you ain't got no white people. Wasn't you over there bothering white ass Mariah Carey? Take your ass back over there and bother her, bitch. Because I know you off your pills and potion and you finally in sober land, so now you need. Listen. Don't lose yourself in a moment over here, Eminem. Go the fuck back to them KKK meetings you was over there secretly organizing and get the fuck from around here. Okay? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a hottie. I'm not really a Meg Thee Stallion fan, but leave the girl alone, please. Leave her the fuck alone. Because if she go on live crying about this shit, I'm fucking done with the whole internet at that point. Leave the girl alone. Leave her alone. And you know what I see? And I'm not gonna lie, this is my personal opinion. I feel like a lot of men feel threatened by Meg because she talks so much shit to niggas. And that's just the reality of it. Meg Thee Stallion don't even really be having no smoke for girls. All her smoke be for men. And I think men with fragile egos, you know, whenever they even know she exists in a moment, they have to find a way to jump in and jump on her just because of how she presents herself. So fucking what? So what? If she want to talk her shit to niggas, that's her business. She young. She's an entertainer. Leave this girl alone. And why the fuck is you coming out the woodworks with this book? What the fuck? What is wrong? First of all, why are you back out? Eminem, is you back on that shit? Are you back on that shit? I'm inclined to believe you back on that shit, but you can take that KKK shit over there to the Kardashians. Don't bring that shit over here to Meg. Do not do it. It's a lot of white bitches you could have fucked with. Leave Meg the fuck alone. Okay, Eminem? Okay. Let me see what they saying in the chat. Hey, Allison girl. The chat is saying, Stephanie laughing. Tifa said, not the K. Yes, the KKK, Kim, Chloe, and fucking Courtney. Go over there. Listen, Eminem, if you back on that shit, I know you on your pills and potion. You better go ahead. And they said, M talk about your junkie baby. Exactly. Go back to doing that. Slaying her. Leave. What is wrong with you? And Stephanie said, that was so random. I shot at her feet. I can't either. And then what kills me is, again, let's just say you was coming back out pumped up on fucking glue or whatever you want, and you wanted to talk about current events. That's fine. This shooting is almost 4 years old. The case is closed. The man is in jail. Why are you bringing this back up? It's a lot of people out here. Listen, go find something to do. But you know what? You always gave me that you hate women anyway, because that's always what you beef with. You just was, like I said, beefing with Giselle and Robin about shady. You don't want nobody standing where you're shady. You don't want nobody standing in the shade. You don't want nobody use it. Shut the fuck up. Before that, you beefing with Mariah Carey. Before that, you screaming and hollering about your baby mama and your own mama. Go ahead and find something to do. I know you back on that glue and shit. Please leave Meg alone. Please. I'm so happy that I don't got to see Meg on live crying again. I do not want to see it again. So listen, Meg, kill your ass up out of here. Come on, go over there with Joe Buttons and y'all find something to do together, because y'all both get on my motherfucking nerves. All right. Moving right along, because we 21 minutes and 9 will curse this bitch out. So, who else I want to tell y'all about that was on my roster? Oh my God. Now, y'all remember I discussed Pass the Pocketbook, right? Pass the Pocketbook. Do y'all remember in my last live, I discussed Pass the Pocketbook, which is Keon, what's her name? Shawnee O'Neal. Oh, no, she's Shawnee Henderson now, because she go with Pass the Pocketbook. Now, let me tell you what they said. I don't know. I don't think it was child support, so maybe alimony. Do you know that Shaq was giving Shawnee 50 motherfucking racks a month? And she gave up her 50 racks for Pass the Pocketbook? Let me Google Pass the Pocketbook net worth. Let me Google Pass the Pocketbook net worth, because I need to know, because I would have never came up off my 50. Never. He would have been my long-term boyfriend and side motherfucking nigga, because I would have never came up off my 50. Are you fucking crazy? So let's see what Pass the Pocketbook make. Let's see what is Pass the Pocketbook's net worth. Yeah, let me see what you make right here. Okay, what do you make? Constituents. Yeah. You told a lady, shut the fuck up in that church. I'm still mad about that. Pastor Keon reportedly has a net worth of $7 million. Shaq wiped his ass with $7 million. Now, Shawnee, you's a damn fool. Hey, my brother Manny, Shawnee, you is a damn fool. Because number one, you was beard. You was his beard. That's number one on the list. Number two on the list. So you came up off your 50 racks per month. This ain't 50 racks per year. This is not 50 racks annually. This is 50 racks per month. You gave that all up to be over there using dildos on girl, I know you fucking lying, but you know what? We gonna see how this all play out, Shawnee. We gonna see how this all play out. Because one thing about you, you know how to put a little bit of bag in, a little bit in the purse. So I believe that you probably digging in his $7 million too. But let's see Shaq net worth. I don't even want to embarrass Pastor Keon. They said Pastor Pocketbook is worth $7 million reportedly. Let's see what Shaq is reportedly worth. Let's see, because I know you's a damn fool. Upwards of 500 million. Shawnee, baby, Shawnee, what the fuck, Shawnee, I'm embarrassed. What's Shawnee's sign? When is Shawnee's birthday? I am embarrassed, but you can go, what, man, what? 50, excuse me? You's a damn fool. Shawnee, let me tell you something. You better be putting a little bit in the collection plate and a little bit of your motherfucking pocketbook. The same way how you was digging in Shaq big shoes to hide money is exactly what you better be over there doing for the pocketbook pastor. Because if I hear he swindled you out that money and he over there mistreating you, because he looked like the way he told that lady in that pulpit to shut the fuck up. He looked like he had put his foot in your ass. And you got them big boys over there. You better not be let. Anywho, I didn't get on that for that. Let me tell y'all about the pocketbook pastor. I goes and turn my motherfucking thing on, because the neighborhood talks give me my deets, right? Why? When I go and look at the neighborhood talks, I see Pastor Pocketbook and I see he crafty. Because I'm going to tell you what happened. After he told that lady in the church, shut the fuck. You remember that? Because y'all know that pissed me. Shut the fuck up. That girl, and then he whipped out that finger. I didn't like it. I told y'all that, right? So anywho, after he did that, remember now, here's Shawnee the next day. I never was in love with Shaq. Shawnee, bitch, I should be a fucking marketing genius, okay? Because the way I can see through these people's shit is so epic. Shawnee, whether you love Shaq or not, bitch, y'all 99 years over. You only brought that up because you knew that would snatch headlines and it would relieve Pastor Pocketbook from when he said, shut the fuck up, in that church. You knew everybody was on his motherfucking head top. So you said, okay, baby, that's how you know you in the wrong relationship, when you cleaning up his shit. So now here you come. Okay, baby, I'll take it over. I never loved Shaq. So now the headline reads, you never. And so you know what I love about Shaq? Shaq said, baby, I ain't no fucking dummy. I've been with your ass for years. I know you put a little bit of bag in, a little bit in the purse. So I'm not going to play with you. You ain't going to smear me in these headlines and try to throw the dirt on me. She said, he took all the wind out herself. Shaq said, I understand, Shawnee. I wasn't good to you. Yeah, Shaq. Yeah, because you knew what she was trying to pull. Put that shit right back on Pocketbook Pastor. Don't bring that shit to me. Don't bring that shit to me. I was giving you $50,000 a month easy and letting you live. And now when this motherfucker gets some shit, you come throwing me in the woodwork because he over there. Girl, I will tear that fucking finger. I cannot stick. That Pastor, though, no, he riled me up with that bullshit. But anywho, the moral of the story is, when Shaq took the wind out the sail and was like, no, you ain't gonna put this on me, and alley-ooped it back on them. Do you know I turned on my motherfucking the neighborhood talks, and who I see over there with my Uncle TD? Pastor, don't you got your own Texas church that you in it telling motherfuckers to shut the fuck up in with that long stupid ass finger? Don't you got your own church? Why he over there crying on fucking Uncle TD shoulder like a baby? And you know what, Uncle TD, you ain't on the docket, but I'm putting you on the docket. I'm putting you on the docket because I got some shit to say to you, right? I'm not going against my uncle yet. I ain't went against my uncle yet. I've been hearing the rumblings in the jungle, but fuck y'all. I'm not going against my uncle yet. I'm going to let y'all know when he deserves for me to turn on him. I'm a loyal bitch, right? But I'm going to tell you something about you, Uncle TD, what get on my motherfucking nerves, right? You a smart man. You are a very smart man. And I know you probably did a lot of shit in your time too. So, and you probably didn't change your life and all like that. So now that you changed your life, every time one of the people that come in that remind you of the old you come welcoming them into your community and all that. And next thing you know, you be caught up in some shit. That's why you caught up with that Diddy shit. I love TD too. That's my uncle. And that's why I'm trying to let him know. Stop accepting all this energy into your pulpit. Tell them motherfuckers go over there and get their shit together. Stop. Come on in. He got the Pocketbook Pastor on his shoulder. You got to see it like it's his son. And the Pocketbook Pastor, when I tell y'all that motherfucker's an actor, he is there giving the big. He must be Clarice. Him and Clarice is brothers because he there crying on Uncle TD's shoulder like a newborn. Here, Uncle TD. Yeah, let it out. Let it out, young man. Let it out. Daddy got you. Yes. We accept you around here. You don't need to. You don't have to be so strong all the time. Yes, the fuck he do. Yes, he do. Because when he was over there. Shut the fuck up. In that church, y'all said that lady had to be strong. So now his ass got to be fucking strong with everybody on his head top, but for being so disrespectful. And now, because they couldn't throw it on Shaq, and now everybody's still on his head motherfucking top, he runs over here to your church, and here you is, Uncle CD. Come on in. Come on in, Daddy got you. No, you don't. That's why you in that scandal with Diddy now. And don't get me wrong, I get it. I get why you do it, Uncle TD. I get it. You probably was a piece of work. From the way you talk, you was a piece of work in your time. So you looking like, no. The same way that I can change and I can do better, I want to accept these men and help them. Yeah, but they have to really be ready to do better. It can't be no game and no joke. You see your man Diddy over there saying, oh, no. This is all a scheme that Todd set up to get my money. And the next thing the footage dropped, I was just trying to change. Bitch, that ain't what you said before. And same thing with Pastor Pocketbook. You was over there, the power of Christ, shut the fuck up in my church. To that lady, that wasn't right. And now he over here crying. What the fuck you crying for? He just got Shawnee 50 racks a month taken away. Shawnee should be fucking crying. You know what? Let me get off Pastor Pocketbook. But I'm telling y'all that's what happened. Or they cracking up in the chat. This is serious business. No, Sheena, you must say, girl, if I pull that video up, I'm still cursing that pastor the fuck up. That irritated me so bad. So Sheena said, not the finger. And Tifa said, I like Uncle TD. Let him know. Yeah, I like him too. And he keep accepting. Come on every minute. Come over here, young blood. I'll protect you. No, you won't. You getting old, TD. Go sit your ass down. You can't save them all. Let me shut up because I just learned that lesson yesterday. Right, Pookie, that is what she do. She put Shawnee. The same way you was putting a little bit of the bag in, a little bit of the fucking purse, you better be over there putting a little bit in the collection plate and a little bit in your pocket. Because you left a man that's worth upwards of $500 million giving you 50 racks every month to go over be over here with the $7 million pocketbook. Shawnee, I'm disappointed in you, bitch. I'm disappointed in you. And I say you fake was my home girl because you know you had the Basketball Wives franchise. I was like, okay, my girl getting money. You scammed the shit out Shaq and still was able to be on good terms with him. So all good, all good. But you disappointed me with this one. You disappointed me with this. I'm off your ass. So anywho, y'all go over there and see Pocketbook Pastor crying on my uncle's shoulder, and y'all get in the comments and say, TD, send him home. Send them home. We don't support these shenanigans. Go cry at your church. Go cry next to the lady that you said, shut the fuck up in here. Go cry with her. Where is she? The hell out of my face. So, okay. All right, I'm going to leave the Pocketbook Pastor alone because y'all know I get riled up when I talk about it. So we're going to leave him alone. But I'm going to tell y'all another motherfucker that get me riled up too, right? Oh, my God. So, y'all know I did a live New Year's. I think it was New Year's Eve I did this live when we cracked up, where we talked about Eazy Da Block Bandit and Remy Ma. Now, I went on another one of my rants on that live as well because, again, we don't know the ins and outs of Remy Ma and Papoose relationship. And in all fairness to Remy Ma and Papoose and their marriage, they do not have to tell us not one fucking thing that goes on in their marriage. Nobody does, right? This is my only thing, is that although you're not deciding to publicize what goes on in your marriage, if you are going to publicize other things related to your marriage, then it makes no sense not to publicize what goes on in your marriage. Because what it looked like, Remy, was that you was over there with Eazy Da Block Builder or Eazy Da Block Bumper or Eazy Da Block Bandit or whoever he is, hugged up, loved up, and shoved up his ass, okay, cheating on Pat. Now, my head spun off because I don't like it, okay? Because if Pat was getting his knob slob when you was up north, ain't nobody who lived to tell case like that. So who lived to tell about it? Ain't nobody put no rumors about you, Pat, about Pat. It was quiet. It looked like he was a faithful man running up to the jail every minute. Hey, maybe he's just that good at hiding it. Who knows? So now for you to come home, and the reason why a lot of people believed it, because you was acting like Pat was getting on your nerves when you came home. I'm not going to lie. You didn't want to give him no baby. You was treating him nasty. You was talking crazy to him. You was sucking your teeth and rolling your eyes every time he was trying to give you real talk. I bet you wasn't fucking doing that when you was writing envelopes and Mickey and Minnie and shit, sending him from the jailhouse. So don't treat him like that now. So anywho, whatever is going on between you and him, it looked like a couple of months ago, you go with somebody else. Now, granted, you do not have to say what goes on in your marriage, but when folks see you hugged up with another motherfucker, they all gonna start questioning what goes on in your marriage. So somewhere you're gonna have to do something. Either you're gonna have to stop hugging up with Eazy Da Block Barber, or you're gonna have to let it be known that you and Pap is not together no more. Because if you don't, I'm gonna continue cursing you the fuck out because I don't think it's right. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's right. Like I said, if Pat was over there getting his knob slob, hey, he in case they died with the secrets because he ain't told no fucking body, ain't nobody shared it. And I don't lie, I'm not gonna lie. Pat ain't everybody type. You your type. No shade. Pat is God forgive me, Pat is my cousin. Anyway, but you know, so his shit been kept to a minimum. But you out here walking around with Eazy Da Block boot. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it, right? So now I cursed them out way back in January, December, some shit like that, right? Y'all heard me go on my rant about that on the last live, right? Do you know the other day it was Remy my birthday, and here come fucking Eazy Da Block. What is he? Oh my God. Eazy Da Block bubble coat. Here he come talking about happy birthday to his favorite girl. He loved her. No. Didn't they say Pat whipped your ass the last time for these shenanigans? What the fuck is going on? This is disrespectful. This is disrespectful. If it's over, let it be over. But stop parading around like y'all. And see, Remy, I don't like it. But I want to tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. Now, again, what I'm about to say, it don't come from no credible source. You know, this is all allegedly. Allegedly. This don't come from no credible source, right? Somebody said the reason why Remy getting on and going on with Eazy Da Block that, I don't fucking know, is because Pat may have had a baby on the side. When the person said that, I said, man, what? You know, oh yeah, power coming back. You know, my son Lorenz takes that nigga, what? Yeah, I was like, so you mean to tell me that Remy can, all she got to do is go around and whisper in somebody's ear and that get publicized all over the nation. And Pap can have a whole secret baby and nobody don't know? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I believe them Geminis is looking for a reason to say that it's okay for Remy to do that bullshit. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. And if Remy, you is over there playing in Pap's face like that, and he ain't got no secret baby, and he ain't cheating, you just sick of him and all that, let me tell you something. I want to tell you something. God will not bless you, because that man did the unthinkable, okay? Because I've never in my life seen a man hold a woman down that was incarcerated. Now, I've seen women hold men down, and then men come home and do bullshit, and then they be bitter betties and all that, been did that, been popped off, right? I've seen situations where women have held men down. They have came home and held that woman in high regard, lifted them up in the sky like they was holding Simba up on the Lion King. But I've never in my life seen a man hold a woman down after doing 7 years, marry her while she in there, and all this nonsense for you to come home and show your Bronx bed bug ass. I don't like it. Okay? So I'm on the side, I'm low-key hoping that Pat had a baby or something, because if he didn't, and you just this much of a trifling woman, I think it's sad. I really, really do. And I want to tell you something too about that. I never forget some of the reasons that contributed to my thoughts of thinking, I already know you might just be that type of woman, because I never forget when you was early on in your career, and there was some article, I think it was like the Source magazine or something, and you told them, me and my homegirls run trains on it. I'm sorry? Y'all run trains on it. What is that? So I ain't never, I can't get with you. But anywho, I'm low-key praying that Pat did do some bullshit, because if he didn't, and you just this type of woman, that ain't no good. That ain't no good, mamacita. That ain't no good. But that's between you and God, because you're gonna have to answer for that, girl. And they, like I said, so Eazy Da Block bandit went up there and he left her birthday post and said basically he love her. That's his woman. That's what he said, long and the short of it. And I just looked at that and said he need his ass whipped and he need to be beat down to the ground. But they said Pap already did that. He's still getting on about that's his woman. So clearly he love her. What can anybody do? Anyway, let's talk about the 14-year-old carjacker. Before I do, let me talk about the chat. They said, Tifa said, I don't like it either. Stephanie said, I don't like it either. And then, they said, Eazy Da Block bubble coat, Eazy Da Block bed bug. Yeah, I'm tired of it. And Remy, you from the Bronx, and I'm tired of that too. So anywho, let's get on. Y'all want to talk about the Mississippi 14-year-old carjacker they trying to give $1 million bail to? Let's investigate. Let's investigate. That's what you get. Go sit your ass down. You should be fucking in algebra class prepping for Regents. You over there sticking up people and taking their fucking cars. Look at that. Okay, so let's get into the story, good people. It says, parent turns in 14-year-old suspect wanted in armed Jackson carjacking. Jackson being Mississippi, right? A 14-year-old has been arrested in connection with an unarmed carjacking on Jane Avenue. On Wednesday, Jackson police drove to Copiah County to pick up the suspect, who was taken by a parent to the Copiah County Sheriff's Office after seeing footage of the incident on the news. The suspect is being charged with armed carjacking and 6 counts of aggravated assault and received a $1.75 million bond. According to police, on May 24th, 2 black males approached a family in the 3700 block of Jane Avenue, where they stole the silver Hyundai Elantra. Boy, you was carjacking like you was getting a Benz. Read the room. The victim told the police that she, her children, and grandchildren were sitting in the vehicle preparing to leave when the suspects came into the yard. One suspect was wearing a red face mask, a white t-shirt, and blue shorts. A second suspect was shirtless and armed with a handgun, police say. The vehicle was taken and later abandoned at 255 Lexington Avenue. The crime was captured on a Ring doorbell camera. The name of the suspect was not being released because of their age. No word of a second suspect in the case has been captured. So let me get this straight. Yeah, Allison, they should have been repping fucking Regis. Why? Now, I want to say something about the parent turning the young person in. Me personally, right? And again, this could all come from me not being a parent yet. I don't know what I would do when I actually become one. But let me say this for me right now as an auntie, as a person who has been working with young people for the last 16 years, as a godmother, etc., etc. I personally would not be turning a relative or a young person in my life into the police, right? Do I understand why? I think that it's some backstory. I think that that young person may have already been giving some grief, and there may have already been some hurdles in the road, and maybe them parents felt like, you know what, motherfucker, I see what you're trying to do, so let me head you off at the pass because you're already headed in the wrong direction very, very fast. So let me slow your speeding down and let me let you go sit down. What I don't think folks understand about trying to teach their young person a lesson in that regard is the key word there is trying to teach a lesson. You want to know the lessons that people learn in jail? I promise you, when you find out what people learn in jail, that is not a place that you would think is for anybody. There's no rehabilitation there. There's no healing. There's no coping. It's one of the worst places a person can be. So to actually walk your young person into an environment where they are the most unsafe they could ever be without an inkling of your protection, in my opinion, is irresponsible. I'm being very honest with you, but I'm not their family. I'm not the parent. I don't know the circumstances surrounding it. This is just from what I'm getting from the story. I would never, if that's the motherfucking case, go and throw your kid off the Brooklyn Bridge and pray that they survive. That's unimaginable. That's unimaginable. So for me personally, it's very frowned upon that you will walk your motherfucking kid in there. Not me, right? That's one. The flip side of it is this. Like I said, your ass should have been prepping to take some regents. Your ass should have been in a summer school, a summer youth orientation. Your ass should have been down somewhere trying to find out about AAU or CC. Whatever the fuck these are. Your ass should have been trying to join a gaming tournament to make some money for sitting in front of that fucking game all day. Those are the things your ass should have been doing. Okay? Instead, here you go, taking your ass with a firearm to steal a Hyundai Elantra. Okay? What the fuck, girl? Now, see, I'm going to tell you what could have happened, though, right? Had it been my son, I'm not taking you down to the priest. I'm going to say, hello? Okay, the daddy, I want the daddy, the three uncles, the cousins, and all the other overweight family males that I have in my family to come over here and tighten this motherfucker up so bad, he'll be so wound up that the bitch can't walk all summer. Somebody got to kill him. Somebody got to beat him close to death. Don't, come on, do something. Do something because it's some straightening got to get done. There got to be some straightening around here. It got to be some straightening around here. Why are you going with what the girl? These kids irritate me because there's so many other things, and I just off the top of my head listed 4 alone that young person could have been involved in as opposed to that. Okay, don't tell me no idle time. Sit in front of that fucking game for 6-7 hours. Okay, find out how to become a gamer. Go down to AAU, get a summer youth job, pick up some extra classes, go pack some fucking bag, go do something, become a social media fucking connoisseur and be in mark. Who can do something? other than that, because now look where your dumb ass is sitting at. But like I said, I wouldn't have been the person that took you there. Not me as your mama, as your auntie, not me. Right? That's one, right? Let's talk about bail. I mean, I've heard some tall tales about Mississippi. You know, I've heard some tall tales about Mississippi. So a part of this doesn't really shock me, right? Um, it does bother me though, because ain't nobody dead. I mean, ain't nobody dead. Let's be real, right? Should he have been doing that? No. Should he have had a firearm? No. Should he have stolen the car? No. Should he have even been involved in that shit or around that area bothering him? For hell, no. But to have that substantial amount of bail, I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair. Ain't nobody dead. Come on, cut the bullshit. Okay. So I think Mississippi, y'all going on and maybe y'all try to get some more money at the fucking back, open back up P Valley or something, but don't do that to them little kids. Don't do that to that little boy. Come on, lower that and get your life. Now, even if you lower it, I'm guessing if he out here stealing cars, that the family ain't gonna have no money to put up no bail. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you lower it to, they ain't gonna be able to meet the standard, what I'm assuming anyway. But to have it that high, come on, cut the bullshit. All right. But I do think that, and if you mothers and fathers in the chat, y'all drop and put some more activities for the motherfucker to get into. Learn pickleball or some shit. Do something. The hell, that's these kids' problem. Instead of them going to do the things with idle time. No, there's plenty of things you could get into. You choosing. I like right down the block I just seen yesterday. All this shit going on zone 6. Go down there and watch the game through the gates. Sick of this shit. You know, but I also wonder, you know, how did you get a hold of a firearm? Why your parents didn't know where you were at 14 years old? Who the fuck is this friend group that you were involved with that would participate? Like, it's a lot of other moving pieces that I think need to be addressed, you know, and that's once they roll out more of the story, because I'm pretty sure they're going to try to smear these kids, especially when they catch the other little boy. They're definitely going to try to smear them, and we'll see. We'll see how it works out. But I do think, you know, that bail is crazy, and I think your parents turning you in is absolutely fucking insane. But okay, let's see what the chat says. Allison said, you did not say prepping for Regents. Yes! Y'all drop in this chat and tell me what else they could be doing. Pookie said, that's a damn shame. Steph said, I could never. Tifa said, right. Steph said, agreed. Hey, Mo girl. Mo said, agreed. Pookie said he would never look at his mom the same. Agreed. And Stephanie said that bail is insane, but we know why. Yeah, I heard that. Listen, Mississippi, unless y'all trying to motherfucking renovate P Valley, leave the fucking kids alone. Come on, cut the BS. Cut the BS. Cut the BS. You know that didn't have to be like that. Okay, we getting up on an hour. Oh my God. Let me ask y'all, do y'all want to talk about this? Let's talk about the little girl cursing at the police on her dad, that her mother didn't steal nothing. I would rather bring my talents here, right? Because if I go on social media and make general posts about certain topics, you know, people get very sensitive, right? My line will always and forever be a hit dog will holler. I know a lot of people, and I mean this in the most compassionate way I can say it. But I know a lot of people who, young people, meaning their children, you know, including self, who their relatives or their children is either a part of, accused of, or guilty of some of these things that we see on TV, such as like carjacking and things of that nature, right? The folks that I'm related to, I make no excuses for. I'm sorry. Also, I don't allow any excuses from the relatives that are their parents, and I make no excuses for myself as their village. If you fucked up somewhere, own it. listen, I was raising so and so, but then life got away from me because one, two, three, four things happened. And at that point, I couldn't do what I did. Whatever you did that caused the situation to go left, own it. Because whether you own it or not, the consequences is playing out for everybody to see. Right? What I see is that the hit dogs always holler when you bring up some of the stuff that their people might be affiliated with, guilty of, or accused of. Right? It's nothing for me to be sensitive about. You know, did it really happen? 100%. Am I related to the person? 100%. Where was I when it was supposed to be something that needed to be done? I wasn't there. Should I have been? Yes. Yes. Do I think that I did the best I can 100%? I think I tried and I only got up to 75. I didn't make it to 100. And as a result of, here are the consequences playing out. Now, I want parents to know that I truly, truly, truly understand that you are not your only young person's influences, right? So I told this story on one of my lives before when my mom would do my hair every Sunday, but then my aunt was really good at braiding. My mom could do like regular corn braids, and my aunt could do freaky braids. So every now and again, my mother would let my aunt braid my hair, but see, my aunt ain't my mother. My aunt don't play. So she'll get you in formation. Listen, you'll beat your ass, sister, right? My mother's a little bit more patient with the antics, right? So I had a doll, and I'm combing the doll hair. My mother's in the kitchen cooking, and I'm acting like I'm doing the doll hair. And I said, stop it, because I'm going to beat you and all that. So I must have said it about 3 or 4 times. My mother came out the kitchen and was like, Khadijah, what you said? So I was explaining to her that I was going to beat the doll ass because you keep moving and you ain't listening. So my mother said, I'm sorry. Do I do that to you? And she was absolutely right. She did do that to me. But she forgot to factor in that she's not my only influence. So when I go over to my aunt's house, she does that. So I am around that. Right? So I say that to say to parents, I do understand that you are not your only young person's influence. So everything is not what you expose them to. I get that. What I think you don't get is you are responsible for everything that they are exposed to. Right? And watching that little girl perform that way about whatever she assumes her mother did or didn't steal, it was sad on a lot of levels, right? Before we even get to the performance, right? I honestly feel in my heart of hearts that she had a healthy fear of the police, which presents a big problem for us. You could see the emotion, behind the way she was speaking and acting, that she had a healthy fear of her mom getting arrested. So she was pleading her case to no avail, right? And a part of me was thinking that, what has she been told or exposed to that has her this afraid of police, right? And that's a huge conversation that we could have at a later date, right? That was one part of it. The second part of it was, I get that, there was a fear there, and I get that. And because of that, there was an emotional reaction. What I was flabbergasted and mortified about was the way the reaction played out. Right? So case in point, had it been my mother and I've been that age. Now, if I was grown, I probably would have been talking like the little girl as well. But being that age, my first response, if I'm scared of the police and I don't want to have my mother like, please don't hurt my mother, please, oh God, oh no, please, that type of thing. She didn't present as though it just, the whole presentation was very much adult-like. It was very mature for her age. It was very disrespectful. I even to the point of her directly addressing the police, like my mother would have froze, like, who are you talking to? Go stand in the corner. I fucking got this. Like, I would not have been allowed to even address the police. You know what I'm saying? But the mom just stood there, and it was like they was a team. My daughter got her back and got my back, and I got hers. And my only concern about that whole performance, right, was she might be 8 or 9 or something like that, right? So of course the cops are ignoring her. But imagine your 16-year-old on a train and responding to police that way. You think they're going to ignore her at that time? They're not. They're not. And you think she's going to step away from challenging them? She's been challenging them since she was 8 or 9 years old. You think at 16 she just going to miraculously stop? You stood there and condoned it. So at 16 it gets worse. At 18 it gets worse. At 21 it gets worse. I watched the other day I watched a girl on the bus, and her reaction to the bus driver, who was a grown woman. Not afraid or embarrassed that people are recording her and somebody could possibly tell her parents or somebody in her family. You just stood there and verbally annihilated and disrespected an adult as if you guys were peers. And that's what I got from the little girl. She was speaking to the police as though, listen, let me let y'all know what's not going to happen. I'm sorry. And the mom was sitting there like, let them fucking know. Again, if that's okay at 8 and 9 years old, please explain to me how you're going to try to get a hold on it at 14, at 16, at 18, and at 21. When you're running back and forth to court with this little girl, because every minute she's having not only these interactions with law enforcement, but with anybody she encounters, whether they're an adult or not, because she doesn't feel like she has to respect them. Obviously, you don't feel she had to either. So it was just, it was, I'm sorry. It was terrible. Do I think that the police was I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I never even paid attention to what the mother or the police said. I was so zeroed in and focused on the little girl, because even being a young person who I was extremely outspoken when I was little, but I knew my limits. And at that point, she had no limits. And my thing is, if you have no limits and no boundaries, and if you don't know where you can't go at 8 and 9 years old, you pushing it to the limit at 14. And then that's where all the BS starts. The suspensions from school because you don't want to listen to no authority figure, the arrests because you don't want to hear school safety or the police or transit cops or anybody else. Stand in front of the judge, popping shit. They can't do nothing to you. Eat a dick. You don't think that that's coming? So while she may have tried to have her mother's back and support her mother, mom, that no. So let me go to the chat. Yes, let me go to the chat. Olinda said, well, hey, Olinda girl. Well said. Pookie said the ghetto. Tiffany, hey, Tiffany. Said the little girl didn't even have fear of the police or authority, and the mother didn't even know how to react to her. Tifa said she understands what's going on in the world. Pookie said these parents be the kid's friend now. You can tell she probably was helping the mother still. Oh shit now. Stephanie said, right, Pookie, and if not helping, definitely aware of what was going on. Tiffany said, yes, I agree. The mother exposing the daughter to so much, even taking her to commit a crime, shake my head. And Pookie said, I definitely agree, Stephanie. Yeah, it was a bad scene, because what I've seen is that right there at 8 and 9, I work in a transfer high school. At transfer high schools, kids are not 14 and 15. Our students are 18 and 19. And they have, for the most part, that same aesthetic. Coming in with you don't want to hear shit. You ain't got to listen to nobody. And most times when I'm sitting in parent meetings, I see not only where they get it from, but why they think it's okay. Because of the way they are speaking to their own parent and the way their parent speaks, period. And a lot of times I have to either pull a parent in the hallway or to the side, because then the next thing is my boss is Caucasian. So now when he's trying to have conversations with parents about, hey, DOE rules and regs, then when your disrespect is not working, now you saying, it's the white man, and it's no, baby, no, because that's usually the response most times. It's the white man, the judge. It's the white man, the cop. It's the white man, the DA. It's the white man, the principal. It's always their fault. And while I don't deny that sometimes some things can take place in that regard, you have to also be responsible about the part that you're playing at, which is I'm standing right here in front of the white man, allowing my little girl to speak. So what if he'd tased the shit out that little girl? Then what? And the reason why I say that is because that's what happens to the 17-year-olds. When they start yelling and getting unruly like her, the cops start grabbing on them. They start saying, get the fuck off me. And next thing you know, you pinned down and you tased. So no, it's not happening right now at 9. But when that behavior continues and she's 16, 18, and 21, it will be a different set of circumstances that follow. Mom, are you prepared for that? Or will you be at the Montclair store? I don't know. Like, I just, I mean, I guess. I didn't like it. I did not like it. I thought it was very distasteful. I thought it was disgusting. I thought it was a poor representation of a mother-daughter relationship. I thought the little girl, I just didn't like it. I did not like it. I was very much flabbergasted and disgusted. But ladies and gentlemen, we up on an hour. Lit at 6. As always, I love you guys. I love you. I really, really appreciate you guys for tuning in because we love to talk our junk. And I didn't mean to leave y'all. I did not mean to leave y'all. I didn't know because I gave y'all all them lives before. I was dropping let me let y'all know. I dropped my Barnes Bunch review. I have a Love and Marriage Huntsville review coming up. So I'm going to drop that. And then I have Dear DJs coming this week and they're all recorded already. So stay tuned. Okay. But yeah, the reason why I didn't go live this week is because number one, my niece went to prom. I hope you guys got the opportunity to see the videos and so on and so forth. She looked absolutely beautiful. Shout out to my girl Shaya who hooked her up. It was a beautiful experience. And I had some other things for work to do going on. So that's why I'm like, okay, you guys don't need no live. I didn't drop my Dear D. Just hope y'all check it out. And then y'all came at my neck like, where you been? So maybe we might set up a live schedule. But I told you guys I didn't want to nail one down because sometimes my schedule changed so rapidly. But we will. We will sooner than later. Thank you, Tiffany. She did look absolutely beautiful. I was so proud. But thank you guys for tuning in. Watch your Dear DJs this week. Hit the thumbs up on this video. If you're new to my channel, you just tuned in, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. I love you guys. I truly, truly appreciate all your support. And I'll be going lit at 6 this week again so we can talk our motherfucking shit. Okay? Okay. I love you guys. Thank you. And I'll see you soon. Mwah.